What do you think is Putin's ultimate goal? You know, his ultimate goal is to dominate his neighborhood again, to dominate what used to be Eastern Europe behind the so-called Iron Curtain, to dominate Central Asia, to have a foothold in the Middle East, which is a large part of what his support of Assad in Syria is intended to do, to break up NATO, to break up the EU, to sow as much dissension and instability inside democracies. It's not just American elections or American politicians that he has gone after. He's done the same thing in Europe. And so he wants to undo the architecture of the post-World War II world.
Hillary Clinton used to spiff herself up, so to speak. Some folks would call that a house coat. Others would call that a moo-moo. And the very last thing she said was the truth.
He wants to undo the architecture of the post-World War II world.
Yet, you would have to really be listening to figure that out. And to not be swayed by the context of her statement. But really, that is not the case. He already did that in his country. He already threw the New World Order oligarchs, the ordergarchs, out of his country. Putin already achieved eradicating the post-World War II power, world power, out of Russia. This is a perfect example of a truth rolled up in bullshit. This is how they make good bad. So, you can see all of her lies coming to roost by the little things like that house dress she's wearing. And you gotta wonder, a video bashing her sense of style. This is a video pointing out that Hillary Clinton
has lost her mind and
is looking a bit frazzled. Hillary Clinton is looking more and more guilty by the day. Every time we see her now, she looks and sounds untruthful. I don't care about who colluded with who. A lot of other stuff came out in the investigation, didn't it? That doesn't sit well. So, Mrs. and Mr. Clinton are like Humpty Dumpty sitting on the wall.